Okay, before I start this video, I am leaving a link for my Discord server in the description below because once Fallout 76 comes out, I want to have a bunch of player groups set up for a big immersive and role-playing world so griefers don't get in our way. So check the description below and join to come and hang out. Now on to the video, which I shall be pumping through in quick numbers for ease of watching, so buckle up, sit back and prepare to learn about every single feature in Fallout 76 that we know so far that I deem showing you. This will only be main features I deem worthy mentioning because side tiny little features isn't kind of any point to it. I think you want to know about the big stuff, and the future will probably hold more info for us anyway, but right now these features can help to either convince or not convince a player, and I am pretty convinced to buy the game myself, but do let me know in the comments below what you think. I will have random 76 and Fallout 4 in the gameplay in the background, so listening is key here, so on to the video. So Fallout 76 is being released on the 14th of November later this year. You can play the game early, however, by pre-ordering it on the Bethesda online store or through Amazon. If like me you do it through Amazon, you will need to redeem your code on the Bethesda website. I will leave a link for that in the description. You can pre-order the game on PC, Xbox One and PS4. Fallout 76 will be an online-only game, forcing interaction between you, the player, and others exactly like you. All players will come out from Vault 76 where your story starts and you can either befriend the people you see or fight them. Unlike Rust, Ark, or DayZ, when you die in Fallout 76 by AI enemy or another player, you don't lose your character or your progression. Think of it as a softcore type of survival game. You can play the game solo, do quests, and level up without other players getting in your way. The game will feature both PvE and PvP, with the PvP being a complete choice on the side and PvE being what 75% of the game is made up of. You can change servers and head over to play with friends at any single given time, and you will keep the progression you earned in different places. You can also use emotes in the game to contact friends and others players alike. The game is taking place in West Virginia in a map that is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. The map will look like what you expect, a giant open country of randomness and more. This game will feature a bunch of new creatures as seen in the trailers and gameplay shown. Creatures like a giant sloth or the Scorched Beast are now able to be fought. PvP will be done in a duel-like system where, like in Borderlands, you can't be attacked by a random player unless a challenge is accepted of sorts. Pete Hines has said in interviews that it will work with a challenge type of thing where players will have some sort of choice in the matter, but we will wait and see. Fallout 76 will contain a stealth mode, including the ability to crouch at any given time on during your playthrough, which will hide you from other players. This is to keep anybody from griefing or bothering you. You will be playing as the first settlers to go to the surface since the bombs were dropped across America. This means that you will access the ground around 20 to 25 years directly after the bombs fell. The game contains base building which can be utilized with by setting up the new camp system at any place on the map. You won't be able to set up just outside the vault, but this will open up the ability to have a base at any single point on the map, meaning your experience in base building will be different every single time. The game will contain the ability to acquire key cards to bring to certain nuclear missile facilities where you can then go on with your friend to nuke a random area on the map, which will entirely change the area nuked, opening up a new place to play around with and some new enemies to fight against. If you have a base and you fear being nuked, well, Todd the Wad has said himself that you could just repair your base and you will able to be warned beforehand of incoming nukes, which can give you time to leave the blast radius. This game has it that both players and creatures can destroy your setup bases, meaning that you can't stay in one area for too long without a certain threat. Vault 76 is one of the control vaults from Vault Tech, which means it was meant as an experiment that actually would succeed and not to mind control or cryogenically freeze the people within. Leveling up will work with a new special system where each time you level up you put 1 point into one of the attributes every time. Each time you level up you will be able to choose a perk card which is governed by one of these attributes. These will affect things like the accuracy you have in a shot taken when in V.a.t.s or the experience points gained when being involved in missions with friends. These cards will go on to dictate the type of playstyle you have, being a medic or melee type of build. You will need to eat and drink in the game to survive, pretty much the same as Fallout 4's hardcore mode. Fallout 76 will feature free DLC and updates for the foreseeable future, with the servers being kept run by in-game cosmetics. No pay to win crap will be in this game, as Todd Howard has stated in the no-clip documentary for Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other Fallout games, meaning the earliest we have stepped foot into the wasteland ever. This game won't feature any single NPC, only players and creatures to fight. This is justified by the fact that the world hasn't been given enough time to adapt to the aftermath of the bombs dropping. When you log out of the game because you want to take a break or are done playing, your base will log off with you, meaning nobody can come and dick around with your base after. The game will have private servers in the future, but not at launch, so if interacting with players isn't your cup of tea, then wait for the private server function to come out. Mods will also come out for the game, but like all other titles, will not be included at launch. We don't know if the mods will be manual or Creation Club only yet, but we will have to wait and see. V.a.t.s will be once again returning to Fallout. How it will work, however, is unknown to any of us, but it is there and can be influenced by the perk cards you can unlock. There is other stuff, but that's pretty much what I have been sold on, so yeah, I cannot wait for this beta to come out to get my hands on this game and play with you guys, but I do hope you enjoyed, and make sure to subscribe for more Fallout, Elder Scrolls and general gaming content. I hope you all have a wonderful day, week, month and year, and I will see you all next time.